Hey, so today is July 25th and I want to do a journal. So, finally started a channel in Japanese for life coach. Um, like, not as a life coach, but as a person that is aiming towards life coach. Because I feel like I want to also share my journey towards that path, and not only that, but record my own personal growth. And I think this raw um, feelings will help a lot of people because everybody is on the way to some extent, like on the way to, be the person that they want to be. And everybody is like, you're never really there. Like, you might go through the transformations, but after you actually transformed, you forget about your old self. And it's very like rare and valuable that you have the record of your past self, and that's when you know that you have been changing and you have been transforming into the person or the situation you want to be. So I'm gonna start doing that, especially in Japanese, because I feel like one of the things that Japanese society needs is people who talks more about how important mental health is. And I hope that I can contribute to raising the mental health awareness in Japan. And the reason is because, well, in Western country, right, like in Vancouver or even United States, the awareness is already quite really high. I don't know if it's already implemented, into like school level or government level or, corporation level. Maybe that needs a work on, but still, like, even if you look for information in English on Google, or even if you look for YouTube channels, there are so many individual coaches or psychologists or brain scientists that is talking about all these very good information about how human being works and how to use those information to make your life better. As in Japan, there are those information, but it's not quite there yet. Although the population is huge in Japan, it was kind of like a taboo in Japan to talk about mental health. And people will see you as like a weak person if you talk about depression. And also, you never cannot really show your vulnerabilities because you will become a little bit paranoid about what other people thinks of you. And in Japan, it's like a very cultural thing, but it's not really a good thing to express your opinions. Like, you have to match the vibes that everybody has. Don't speak up, just go with the flow. And that's kind of like a thing, right? And that's how you see so many people that are depressed, or even like a hermit, or even you'll see the suicidal rate in Japan is very, very high. And that is because people don't know how to deal with their emotions in a very healthy way, or have a healthy relationship with the people, or have a healthy relationship with yourself. So this concept of having a healthy mindset, healthy relationship with yourself, and have a healthy relationship with people around you, including your family, people, your friend, or even people at work. This is something that I want to provide information of based on all the information that I have received from, either reading articles or YouTube. And, if I can introduce those concepts in Japanese into Japanese market, then I believe that, some of the people will benefit from it, and they can use that information to grow and be have a better life, like I have been, right? Because for me too, I have been transforming myself over and over again after several incidents that happened in my life, and I still want to be better. because I think, time is limited, and it's just so, it's like, I used to not want to live, like I never really sought meaning into life, and in that state, when you're living, you're like zombie, but still you have to live, and it's not like the pain will go away. And the other option is to willingly know that I chose to live, and telling myself that, well, if I'm gonna live, then I'm gonna enjoy it, right? And when you pursue enjoyment, you realize that there's no shortcut, or there's no avoidance towards pain or suffer. Like, you have to accept it and take them before the suffer or the pain hits you. You just have to take it first. And that is by overcoming fear. That is by doing the work beforehand, before you get sick, before the incident hit you, or, facing your own emotional pain before, it surface in a surprising way that, you couldn't control yourself, right? So it's just matter of the order, like, like people who is just controlled by their subconscious mind, life hits you, and you get panicked, and there's more damage to it. As in, if you know and embrace those pains, and if you're prepared for it, then you can deal with it better. So in any way, it's just that there's no way around all those things. But with information and support, life can be much more easier. That's what I've learned. So for me, information helped. So that's why I want to provide information. That's something that I really, really want to do. And I've been learning about a lot of things like self-development, brain science, psychology, even quantum physics, and also philosophy, and how to have a healthy relationship, healthy life, healthy mindset, how to rewrite your subconscious belief, be self-aware, self-love, having healthy boundaries. These kind of things are something that, I've been pursuing, wanting to really know about it so that I can use that as a tool to make my life better. And, I believe that recording this, epiphany, realization, or, recording my growth process will definitely help other people, because I'm speaking my mind out loud. And, when I see someone talking about their thought process, or, the story about their transformation, it really, really helps me. So I hope that I can be that individual towards people. Well, even in English, because I'll keep doing, video journaling, and do some topics in English as well, because I've been absorbing English information in English. But then I would have to gradually transform that into Japanese as well, so that I can be like a bridge. So that's something that I want to work on. And well, currently I'm still looking for a job in Vancouver, but even though I find a job, I will squeeze my time for this, purpose, because this will be my hobby, and this is something that really does fulfill me. Like, I love learning, and I love teaching, and I love sharing, and I love helping people. And yeah, so I had my own struggles, and I'll be gradually sharing that, because those struggles were my vulnerabilities, and I've overcame a lot of them, and I still have a lot to work on. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Anyways, I think that's it for today. Bye.